At first glance, it looks almost unreal. A round pool of crystal clear blue water, so perfectly shaped that from above, it looks exactly like a giant eye. This is the Eye of the Earth, also known as the source of the Cetina River, and it's one of the most fascinating natural wonders you'll find anywhere in Croatia. But before you plan your visit, there's one important thing to know. There is no public transport that brings you here. If you want to experience this place, you'll need a car. So, if you're staying on the coast, renting one is definitely the best option. As you arrive, the first thing that surprises most visitors is just how peaceful everything feels. There are no crowds, no souvenir shops, just the sound of nature and water emerging from deep beneath the mountain. The spring itself is over 100 meters deep, although nobody knows its exact depth. The incredible blue and green colors come from the way sunlight penetrates the crystal clear water, creating the illusion of a giant eye staring back into the sky. Most photos you've probably seen online were taken by drone, and honestly, that's the best way to appreciate its incredible shape. From the ground, it's difficult to understand why this place became so famous. If you have a drone, definitely bring it with you. But even without one, don't worry. There are several small hills and higher viewpoints around the spring, where you can climb for a few minutes and catch a surprisingly good glimpse of the eye shape from above. Please note that swimming is not allowed here. This is a protected natural spring and the source of the Cetina River, making it an important part of Croatia's natural heritage. Some people still try to do that, but keep in mind that the water stays extremely cold throughout the entire year. Just a short walk from the spring stands another remarkable landmark, the remains of the Church of Holy Salvation. Built in the 9th century, it's considered one of the oldest preserved Croatian churches. Standing among these ancient stone walls, surrounded by complete silence, it's easy to imagine what life here looked like more than 1,000 years ago. Right beside the church lies an old medieval cemetery, where dozens of historic stone graves still remain. Together, the church and cemetery create one of Croatia's most unique historical sites, adding another layer to a place that's already filled with natural beauty. Exploring the Eye of the Earth can actually be a perfect half-day or even full-day trip. And what makes it even better is that there are a few really interesting places you can combine it with. First, just on the way to the spring, you'll pass Prozor Fortress, an atmospheric stop that already starts to hint at the dramatic landscape you're about to see. It's not a major tourist hub, but it works perfectly as a quick stop to break the drive and take in the beautiful scenery. If you continue deeper into the region, you can reach Glavaš Fortress, sitting quietly above the fields and hills. It's peaceful, uncrowded, and feels like discovering a forgotten chapter of Croatian history. And if you have even more time, the journey naturally leads toward Knin, one of the most historically significant towns in Croatia. Its massive fortress dominates the skyline and offers one of the best panoramic views in the entire region, overlooking mountains, rivers, and valleys that stretch far into the distance. Together, these places turn a visit to the eye of the earth into much more than a quick photo stop. They create the perfect full-day road trip through one of Croatia's most authentic regions, where breathtaking nature, medieval history, and hidden landmarks all come together, far away from the usual tourist crowds.
Ready to explore the entire Croatia? Subscribe and download our travel app today.